What is up, YouTube? It's Caleb, and it is super hot out here. But it's been a minute since I have made a video on YouTube about the car, or really just anything. I think it's been maybe a month or so now. And so basically, we're back out here, and we're going to be going over pretty much everything that I have done to the car recently, and the things that I actually am about to do to the car. So, as you guys know, this is my 2017 Mustang GT Premium. Currently, it is basic bolt-ons, nothing crazy, and it's tuned. And honestly, it's getting to the point where I am ready to absolutely just full send the car. Now, with that being said, this has been something that I've been toying around with for pretty much since I bought the car. Just what I wanted to do, how far I wanted to go, because I love the 5.0. I love this platform. It's super fun, super awesome, and I mean, this summer I'm really pushing to make content, and so done an okay job of that so far. But I think that it is time, with everything that I want to do, it's time to lock in and get the car where we want it to be. All right, so with that being said, y'all, the biggest thing that we need to get done first is suspension. There is no point in throwing absolute insane power or just really any crazy power adders if we don't have the suspension or tire setup to lock it down. We see it all the time, guys. You know, people are just absolutely spin city out here, and they just don't have the suspension to help put the power down. So maybe that's a hot take for some of you guys. Maybe it's not. But we're going to go over what I have planned for the car. So obviously, we are still running the stock wheel setup. This is the black accent wheels that came with like the black 5.0 badge, ponies, all the things. But now these wheels aren't ugly, in my opinion. They're honestly some of the better looking stock wheels, if you were to ask me. But they are small. They're 19-inch. But right now we are running a 255/40/19 squared setup. This is the smallest setup that I've run on this Mustang, obviously, or my previous S197. For the longest time, I ran 305s in the rear on my S197. And I absolutely love 305s. So the question is now, my thought is, well, obviously, I'm going to get a drag pack. I'm not getting beadlocks because we're not going to be making enough power for that, nor do I feel like it's necessary. They look cool, but I'd rather put that money into other things. So obviously, we're going to throw on some new wheels. Honestly, PP1s, super simple, easy, and they are a little bit overdone, but I like them. So that's happening, but we also are going to be lowering the car as well as replacing the shocks, struts, and all that things. We're probably going to go full BMR. Honestly, guys, I want to hear your thoughts. So previously on my last car, I was running BMR products straight through on the S197. Loved them, but it's the S550. And so I have not toyed around with suspension too much on S550s. So I would love you guys' input on what you guys are running on y'all's cars. Right, we are back. We had some brief technical difficulties. Shout out the wind for blowing over the tripod and knocking everything down. But I think I fixed it, put some balance on it. But anywho, let's get back to the video. Where we left off. Suspension, yes. So obviously, wheels, tires, too small. We're going to throw something bigger on there, PP1s. And then I actually already do have some eyebox to throw on the car. Just finding a time to do them has honestly been kind of hard. Don't have a lot of free time right now. I'm hoping that'll change here in the next few weeks as my schedule kind of evens out. But we're going to throw those on the car. And then when I do that, obviously, I want to be able to just go ahead and throw on every other suspension part. So I'll probably end up waiting until I at least have a good chunk of the suspension setups in the garage ready to throw on before I do everything else. And so with that being said, the car is, like I said, tuned, basic bolt-on, so nothing super crazy. And then suspension is the biggest goal right now. Cosmetically speaking, obviously we have the Mach 1 bumper, and I know the trunk's open right now, but the GT500 wing with the smoked gurney flap. And that's pretty much it for cosmetics. Obviously we have the headlight amber deflector tint. Wow. My mouth was not wanting to let those words go. But anywho, let me know what you guys think I should do suspension-wise on this car, because that is where we are focusing in on next. The goal is to, by like August, September, basically end of summer, going into the fall, I want to have this car pushing as much power in A, have a very solid in A build, and see where we can go from there. And honestly, just finish out the year, getting this car where we want it to be. And then 2027, who knows what's next. But like I said, right now we are locking in on suspension, y'all, and that is the biggest goal. I am very happy with how the car runs, performs on its current setup, on its current tune, and with the current performance mods that it has. With that being said, suspension obviously is where we're locked in now. So let me know what you guys think, what other suspension mods or recommendations that you guys have, and what I should throw on this car. Like I said, we already have iBox springs ready to go, so that is not something that we are looking at. But every other part, shocks, struts, and all the other things we are going to need. So let me know what you guys think, and also a end of the video question, but also something that I've been debating, guys. Obviously, we have a black car. Everything besides that red 5.0 dot is black. With that being said, obviously, we're going to need to throw on some caliper paint. I love painted calipers. I think they are a great way to just throw a little extra color, an accent color, if you will, on the car. So on my S197, it was deep impact blue, and I had red calipers, pretty much like every other person who does car stuff. I feel like red and yellow calipers are like the most common colors, which obviously for good reason. They look good on pretty much any car and any color, or yeah, any car. Now with that being said, I don't know. I definitely don't want to do red again on this car. But with that being said, I've been thinking yellow, maybe grabber blue, or a color that's very similar to deep impact blue as kind of like a tribute to the S197. But let me know what you guys think and what color suggestions you may have. But that's gonna do it for this video. The wind is picking up. I'm hoping that you guys can hear this decently well. But with that being said, guys, I thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and all the other things. And you can see more of the car there and more of my daily shenanigans with my car friends. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.